Hey there, sixth graders. In this video here, we're going to go through and talk about what it is that you're doing today since I'm not at school. So the big thing is that I'm going through two things, and these two things have to be done in class. And with it being shortened schedule, like yesterday, because of testing, this you're going to have to really stay on task to get these two things done before the class period ends. And I'm doing that on purpose because I want you guys to be busy for the class period to hopefully help keep you focused on work and away from doing some of the behaviors that I got written down on notes from last Tuesday or from Tuesday when I was last out. So just make sure that we are staying on task, you're getting your work done, and you're doing what you're supposed to do, because I do not need to see your name or hear about the report again like I did on Tuesday. All right? All right, so here's the two things that have to get done. Slide of notes, which we'll do here in a second, and an ed puzzle. Those are the two things. After that, if you still have time and class isn't over, there's a quizzes link in Google Classroom with this video that you can work on. And if you're still done with everything and there's remaining time, you can go get that giant, huge cell word search. All right? But let's get right into this. If you need to pause the video to go get your binder so that you can get your sheet and a pencil, do that right now. Pause the video, get your binder, get your notes out. All right, I'm starting here because we left off talking about the endoplasmic reticulum, the ER, and we talked about how it was like this road to deliver materials, right? It wasn't the truck, it was the road. It's not the train, it's the train tracks, it's not the boat, it's the water, and so on, right? Well, today we have something that's also very similar to this. It's also an organelle whose job is to help with assembly and transport. And that's called the Golgi apparatus. Sometimes you'll hear it called the Golgi body, but most often we see it as Golgi apparatus. It's this red thing right here. All right, when you're looking at the cell, it's this red thing. It also kind of looks like that Laffy Taffy, kind of like the way the ER does, right? This green stuff that goes back and forth, that's by the nucleus here. That's the ER. It's always by the nucleus. At the end of the ER is where you usually find the Golgi apparatus. Okay? So there it is right there, the Golgi apparatus, or sometimes called the Golgi body. And its job is to take in these materials, like proteins and other things, and it gets them from the ER. It organizes them and packages them the way they're supposed to be, and then sends them out to other parts of the cell, distributes them to other parts of the cell. So that's kind of why it's right by the end of the endoplasmic reticulum, because it takes the materials that have been traveling on the endoplasmic reticulum, again, organizes them, puts the things together that need to go together, and then ships it out to the other parts of the cell. So hopefully that reminds you of the post office, right? Taking in packages, getting them all set, then sending them out to whoever they're supposed to go, right? FedEx. These places where you get the mail or packages or whatever and figure it out, organize it, and then put them on trucks and send them out to the neighborhoods to get them to the businesses or to people, right? And so that's the Golgi apparatus. Simple, quick. That's it for the notes. All right? So from this point on, go do the ed puzzle. It's a little bit longer. It's going through all the parts of the cell again, as we keep trying to hit this over and over and over, since this is probably the most difficult part of the unit. Please be on your best behavior. Get your work done. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday.